Welcome back, strangers. I'm back at the lake, and I thought, you know what, as it's summer, although you would, looking at the sky, you wouldn't be able to tell it's summer. It's not very sunny, but let me tell you, it's very warm. But yeah, I'm back at the lake, and I've decided that because it's summer, it's time to get out and do a bit of surface fishing. Now, I've bought my little match rod and reel. It's loaded with 4-pound line. It's so much fun to just catch carp on. And obviously, with it being warm in summertime, it's time to get some floaters out and do a bit of surface fishing. So that's what I'm here to do today. I've got a couple of hours. Last time I was here, I actually caught a ghost carp off the surface. I think it was about 11 pound. I'll put it on screen now. Beautiful fish, but I did notice there was a lot more carp and fish in here. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We've got a couple of hours. We're going to get a bend in the rod. We're going to get the floaters out, and we're going to try and catch a couple off the top. Now the wind is blowing nicely down into this end. This is the deeper end, so I might go for a little walk and just see if there's anything showing up the shallows. But yeah, I'm going to get set up. That is all the gear I've got. Honestly, it's just, that's the best thing about coming down for a couple of hours surface fishing. Rod, reel, hook. I have got controller floats if I need to get out further, but I'm just going to bait up the margins and see how we go. Well, it is a Friday afternoon and nobody else is here. I'm the only one on the lake. This is a swim that I'm going to look at, but I just thought I'd come for a quick walk, see if I can see anything. I mean, it makes sense, right, doesn't it? It would be silly not to go for a walk and just have a little browse up and down the lake to see if there's any signs of fish. Like I say, even though the wind's trickling down that way, I feel like there might be a few up the shallow end, you know, with the weather being so warm. But yeah, let's have a wander down and see if we can see anything. I absolutely love it here, I honestly do. It's a shame there's nothing massive in here. I think there might be one or two that are just over the 20-pound mark, but most of the fish in here are between sort of, ripples. So I just walked up here and there's some ripples coming up from just down here. Did I spook something? Another good thing about this lake and fishing the margins here is it goes deep straight away. It's not like a gradual shelve off, it just goes straight away deep, so that's happy days. But yeah, there's lots of patches of weed coming up, especially out in the middle there, so with 4-pound line, I mean, it's probably not the best place to come to fish, is it? Let's be honest. I think I'm going to stay up where it's a bit clearer and a bit safer. But yeah, there's not a lot showing, to be honest. And like I was saying, I think most of the fish in here are between 3 to 15 pound. So always good fun, like I say, with the light set up. And I was going to say, the views. Look at this. Look at this. I'll tell you what, look at this for a shot. I'm going to flip the camera around. It's something that you see on a postcard. Look at that. A couple of horses up there. It's awesome, isn't it? Well, sorry to get all John Wilson on you, but sometimes when it's... Oh, there's a heron. Don't you see that? Just flying over the tree now. Did you see it? I don't know. I'll have to look back on the edit.
Don't you see that? Just flying over the tree now.
But yeah, sorry to get all John Wilson on you, but fishing is not always just about catching fish, is it? Just coming out, being outside, going for a walk and, you know, just being out in the open. It's so, like I say, it's so John Wilson, but it is nice to just be out. Well, it's a lot calmer down this end of the lake, I'm not going to lie. Last time I was in this particular swim, it was flooded. You couldn't get in it. Big swim this is. Big double swim, but I might be tempted to come down and give this a whirl. But again, there are patches of weed. Probably not our best bet, but it is a lot more calm. The water's a lot more calm. Something you just showed there. Now I've got a decision to make. Well, it doesn't matter, like I say, I'm the only one here, so I've got the ability to move. And obviously with my light setup and my light gear, it's going to take 2 minutes to move from one swim to another, isn't it? So it's not a big issue. I am going to start off down the top end. And yeah, I'll give it half an hour, see how I get on. If there's nothing, I'll move up here. But yeah, it's so peaceful. I've missed this. I really have missed this. Guys, if you want to see some more videos and you're looking forward to me getting back into the more sort of regular uploads, please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll bring you more fishy content. I have had a break recently, a much needed break. I just burnt myself out. I needed to recharge the batteries. And I feel like I've done that now, so look at this. It's awesome. Come on. Well, it's safe to say the new Parker Baits floaters are going down a treat. I've just thrown some in down the edge. Bit of movement coming up there. I've got some out in front of me. A little bit of movement there. I got some down to the left of me. I'm just waiting. There's a lot of little stuff hitting them. I'm just waiting for something slightly bigger to come along. Like I say, I've got my controller float if I need to get out a bit further out into the lake, but I'm hoping I can draw them in close. Surface fishing is so exciting. I just said that with the most enthusiastic voice ever, didn't I? Surface fishing is just so exciting. Surface fishing is so exciting. So I'm just setting up. Do you want to know something annoying? Super, super annoying. It's a little bit off topic, but the new lids on plastic bottles. Do you want to know something else annoying? Chunkster. Do you want to know something else annoying? Which is actually the point I was going to make. I forgot my tripod today, so yeah, I'm hands-free. Well, not hands-free because I'm holding the camera, but it's going to be difficult to get some decent footage without my tripod. I'm going to have to bodge it. There are a lot of small fish trying to eat these floaters, but every now and then you get, I've seen a couple down here, every now and then you get a bigger carp come in, and that's what I'm going to be after. I'm hoping the little fish aren't going to be too much of a nuisance, but they are absolutely smashing these floaters. I did have them they were coming in literally just down here, not even a rod length out. I'll see if when they come back, I'll see if I can get them on camera. So I really, really want to. Well, it's a shame I haven't got my tripod because I can film myself. I'll try and bodge something, guys. I'll try and bodge something. There we go. We got a carp in here. Oh, there's two of them. Slightly bigger ones. There we go. Right, they're on the feed, guys. Let's get my rod out and let's see if we can catch one. Well, I've just seen a proper white ghost carp come up. I would love to catch that. I've only seen it once. It's not big, but I'd love to catch it. I really need to set this camera up so I can show you guys me fishing. Oh, I should have just bought... I was going to bring the GoPro, but it had like 20% battery. I'll come back. I'll come back another day and I'll get some proper footage of me doing this. But yeah, let's see if I can get one. I'm into one, guys. I'm into one. Look at this. Oh, this is why I love playing with this light setup. Look at it. Look at the rod. Oh, I lost him. No. Ah, I hooked him down here. Ah. Well, that is how to look a wally 101 on YouTube. What a melt. I'm gutted. This is why I need my tripod. I was trying to film whilst playing the fish and I lost it. I saw it was a comment. It came up about, I'll show you where it came up. So there was a comment like milling about round here taking the floaters, and I put my my floater in literally just here, and he came up right from the bottom, and I watched him do it, and he took the bait and I hooked him and he was gone, and I got him out there and he come out here and obviously lost him out there. Oh, I'm gutted. Right, well, less of that. Now let's actually focus. Forget about the camera. I'll catch one, and the next clip you'll see is with a carp in a net. I'm going to redeem myself. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Yes, look. I've got one in the net. Come on. Redeemed myself. I redeemed myself. Now listen, it's not big, okay? It's about £3-4. I don't even know if it's that. But it gave me a hell of a fight on that light match gear. It's just unbelievable. Honestly, like if I was using, I don't know, like a £3.5 test curve, 12 foot, whatever, £12, £15 line, I would have just reeled it straight in, no problem. But the whole point of the match angling setup is just you get to enjoy every twist, every turn, every head knock, every kick of the tail. It's just so much fun. It really is so much fun. And it took me ages to play that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping I can catch one a bit bigger, which would be even better. But now I've saved the blank. I actually lost another one before I caught that one, but didn't want to show you guys that. I did promise you a fish in the net, and I've got one. So yeah, let's get the unhooking mat. I'm going to dip it in the water, make sure it's nice and wet. I'll get the fish out and I'll show it to you guys. And I'll show you this lovely common that I've got. Right, well, like I said, I am sorry that I didn't bring the tripod with me, so I hope you got a good view here. But yeah, here he is, little common, probably £3, and immaculate condition. He's very lively. But yeah, look at him, there we go. He took the floater, loved it, and regretted it instantly, but he gave me one hell of a fight, and yeah, definitely do not mind catching these. Happy blueing days. I hope you guys can see that. There's more fish feeding out there now, so I'm going to slip him back and see if we can get another one. Come on. Right, well now I've finally caught one. I'm going to see if I can set the camera up. And it's going to be a really bad angle, but I'm going to see if I can set the camera up and get any footage of me playing one. That was amazing. Come on! Come on! Well, here is fish number 2. Very similar in size, but very different in colour. This one's almost like an orange colour. Look at that. There we go. Again, very similar in size. Very sort of like orange kind of colour. I'll show you the other side. This one's got a couple of scales missing on both sides. So probably not as good condition as the first one. But yeah, still fantastic fight. And he went off like an absolute train. But there we go. Fish number 2, let's get him back. Happy days. Oh, I'm so glad I got that fight on camera. But that's what I mean. That fish was like, maybe not even £3 that one. Maybe it's a little bit smaller than the first one. But it as soon as it hooked, it just went, and it just, the line coming off the reel, it's just fantastic, it really is. It tried doing me down in the weed down here, but I managed to keep him out, and actually lost my glasses. I've lost my glasses! I bent over to have a look in the net, or to pick the net up, I can't remember, one of them, and as I'd done that, the glasses came off my head, and I was like, ah, it's all right, they'll float. And as I'm moving the fish over to the unhooking mat, I just see the glasses slowly sinking into the water. I jumped in there quickly, and not jumped in, but put my hand in and quickly got them back. So they're recovered. Happy days. Well, here is the setup. I said that was £4 line. I think it might be £6 line, because I've had to bully them, and it's been all right, to be fair. But yeah, little 10-foot match rod. Back in the match fishing days. Shout out to Maver. No sponsor, by the way. Would have been nice, but yeah, just the bend in it, it's oh, honestly, playing carp on this rod, it's unmatched, it really is. There's my floater, just on the edge of the weed. I really want to keep filming, and if something takes it, I can show you guys the take, but again, without the tripod, I can't really do that, especially when I'm fishing close to the weed there like that. I need to be on it straight away. See all the little roach just attacking it. You can't do anything about it. What I've been doing is throwing a handful of floaters in and then waiting for the carp to show, and then just casting on top of them. Oh, sorry, it's terrible. I just looked at the camera. That was terrible filming. Well, you can tell I haven't filmed for a while, can't you? I am going to head up a few swims now, up towards the other end of the lake, and just see if I can catch anything or get anything moving up there. I've had a couple out of here. I'm very happy with that. I feel like it's going to start raining, honestly. It just come over all like real like dark. But yeah, I'm not going to go home yet. I'm going to go up there, see if I can catch one more or two. We'll see what's happening up there. So yeah, I'll just grab the stuff and we'll head on up. Right, well, I'm in that big sort of double swim that I showed you guys earlier, so a bit of change of scenery. I've only fished this lake a couple of times. I've never been up this end, so it'd be interesting to see what's up here. Look at the sky. I've got about an hour to go, so I'm going to see if I can catch one or two here. If I can't, it's no dramas. I've had a couple. If I can, great. So I just hope I can stay dry. Touch wood. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more calmer and more still up this end of the lake. But yeah, look at that. That is the true meaning of flat calm. Right, let's get some floaters out and let's see what's happening. There's a bit of a glare up this end of the lake as well. These aren't Polaroids. Well, it's not really happening up this end of the lake. I've been up here for 15-20 minutes and all I'm seeing is these small like roach. Just as I say that, look, one ripples over there, but that's not in casting distance. I'm not sure whether I should just go back to the first place again, or whether I should stick it out here. I'm probably going to go back. I'll give it 5 minutes, and if I don't see anything come up for these floaters, then I'm going to head back. Well, a couple of bigger ones have moved in. I say bigger, they're not, again, nothing massive, but there are a couple of carp. Don't know where they are now, but they were over the back. Not back, over the back of where I've thrown the floaters, so definitely within casting range. I've seen their lips come up and they've been taking the floaters, so I'm going to get one out towards where they were coming up, and hopefully I can show you. Oh, I just lost one. I've had 3 chances up here. One out there. He came up, took the bait, struck, missed it. One over there, struck again, missed it. This one, bang, hit it. And he was on for 5 seconds, straight into a weed, shaking his head, and the hook pulled. So I think that was a bigger one, to be fair. That was probably bigger than the other 2 that I caught up there. But listen, there's one more fish in this. It's still not raining, so I'm going to catch one more. Well, I'm hoping to catch one more. I'm staying up this end, and I'm going to try and get one out from here. So, come on. Well, I'm into another one, guys. I am filming this because I don't think I'm going to get this one in. I don't think it's hooked very well, to be honest. Doing this one-handed is not easy. Bear with me. It went off well. I couldn't really tell how big it is. But I am into another one. He's gone into the weed, but I'm dragging him through it. Right, let me play this out, guys, because I don't know. So I don't think he's hooked very well, but I might be able to do something with this. I'm not sure. I did it. I got him in. Oh, and it is by far the biggest one I've had today. One of the biggest, in fact, it could be one of the biggest I've had on this setup. I haven't got my scales with me. It's not going to be a PB, so it doesn't matter too much, but you know what? Just looking at it in the net, I think it could be, I'll show you guys in a second. It could be a scraper double, you know. I reckon it's somewhere between 8 and 10, just on first look. I haven't got it out yet, but mental. The reason why I didn't think it hooked well is because I didn't really even see it take it. The line went tight, and I struck. I didn't even strike, he was sort of on. I lifted the rod up and he was already on, and he went. And then he went straight into the weed, and then I held the rod up, and he just started coming in, just plodding in. No fight, just started coming in. I thought, oh, easy, happy days. Got the net ready, put the net in the water, and then bang, he was off. And the whole fight was under the rod tip. And every time I was getting his head up, getting his lips up out of the water, he just kept trying to keep his head down. So, but I don't know, I had to bully him. I don't know how I've done it, but I've got him in, and it is a cracking common. Well, there he is in the net. He is absolutely knackered, but look at that bar of gold. Oh, what a fight. Right, let's get him out. Let's get him on the mat and let's show you guys. Come on. Right, well, here he is. And I am sure this is the biggest carp that I've caught on that setup. Oh, definitely out of this lake. Oh no, actually, that ghosty was 11. I don't know if this is a scraper double, I think. But a lovely common. Oh, he's gonna beat me up. He's very, very angry common. Let's see if I can get him for a picture. And there we go, look at that. Beautiful, I'm absolutely over the moon with that. Happy days, I'm so glad I moved up this end. And those Parker Baits floaters really paying off. But yeah, just free lined, banded with a little quarter mixer hook. And it's produced this lovely common. I'll show you the other side. Oh, I'm so happy with it. What a fight. What a fish. Beautiful bar of gold. Happy blooming days. Come on, the carp. Oh, I'm sure he's ready to go. Oh, happy days, look at that. Come on, the carp. And it is good to be back. Guys, honestly, thank you so much for watching. Oh, that is full with water. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks for watching. Remember, if you haven't checked out Parker Baits, go and check out their new floaters, and you can catch some carp as well for the top. Absolute mega, proper decent session. And also, before I go, check out lucky carp giveaways. I'll put the website on screen now. Go and check them out. You can win prizes like reels, bite alarms, even bivvies for as little as 25p. So go and check them out. But thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Come on, the carp. Bish bash bosh.